Hi, and welcome to the Midwest Martial Arts Show. My name is Gangi, and I'll be your host for today. My guests helping and demonstrating with me today are Brittany Wasserman, Schuyler, Anthony Loiacono, Rita Magnani, Edson Castillo, and Jose Dearmas. See, I said it again, sorry. But anyways, on today's show, we're going to be showing you, in the kids' youth focus, you'll be watching some of the forms, again, some of the basic forms for children, and a little bit more intermediate form from Schuyler, showing you snake and tiger. Other points of interest, Sensei Rita Magnani, now 2 times Illinois State Women's Light Welterweight Champion. That's 2 years in a row, folks. That's great. She's been doing an outstanding job. Along with my guests today, it will be Sensei Anthony Loiacono and Edson Castillo working on 2-man drills. The 2-man drills you'll be seeing today are going to be impact drills, which means learning how to put impact when you have 2 people coming at you from different direction. And some of the fun drills, the high jumps that you see, more of the fancier arts, such as in Wushu, Kung Fu, or Northern Praying Mantis. Along with that, Edson and his cousin Jose will be showing you some of the plyometric drills to build up your body. As usual, always consult a physician, see your doctor, whatever you have to do before you start any training, make sure you're in good health, and you're able to do some of the exercises. Start slow, work your way up. Don't forget, Rome was not built in one day. And Kung Fu and all martial arts date back to the beginning of time since men started fighting to develop such techniques. As the holidays are coming up, my usual phrase, be aware and be prepared, please, does when the predators come out, extra awareness, especially this year. Things are getting hotter out there. As you can see on the news with things that are happening, extra caution. This is Gangi saying be aware, be prepared. Please enjoy the show. Thank you. Hi, and welcome back to Self-Defense in the 90s. Today on the left we have Sensei Anthony Loiacono helping us out, and Edson Castillo. We're going to be showing you some knife defense, club defense, some multiple defense with impact shields, just in case you go in a situation where you cannot use your hands and you need to use your legs. And I'll explain this to a little bit more as we get into that section. I'm going to start off by doing some club defense with Sensei Anthony. Edson, will you step off to the side? Thank you. Okay. On the club defense, again, as you've seen the previous show on it, there's many angles. You have an overhead attack, okay? You have outside angle, okay? You have inside angle, okay? Those are some of the basic techniques. Now, what I'm going to do on the outside angle, I'm going to jam to the inside, neck, groin, arm, weapon away, across the knee, and then slamming down. Okay, as the movement comes in, jam, neck, groin, arm, taking the weapon, rotation, cracking the knee, coming back to the face. Reverse angle takeaway, jamming, trapping, elbow spin, coming across the body. Okay? Outside angle again, jamming across, knee in, rip out. Yep. Overhead angle, coming to the side. Here at this point, as I come to the side, I'm guiding the arm and trapping. I can shoot to the groin, I can shoot to the knee, I can shoot reverse to the groin, then I can work my arm bars working downward. So as it comes in overhead, I can do double shot, groin, knee, arm, down, again stripping the weapon, finishing off. Reverse angle again, jamming to control movement to the head, using tight core, whipping downward, trapping on the head, taking the weapon away out of the hand. Okay? Outside low, double jam, trap, reverse grab, out. Okay. All right, and those are some of the basic movement done in slow motion, so when you take the show, replay them, watch your angle, watch how everything is applied. Don't forget, every block coming outside is a strike. Coming backwards, strike. Coming overhead, strike. Okay, you're not coming in and going, put my arm out, hopefully I'm going to block it. You want to deflect. You want to put a lot of pain into your opponent, as much pain as possible, to get rid of the weapon. Thank you, Sensei. Okay, now Edson's going to come in. We're going to work some knife defense. Again, a knife is a very dangerous weapon. So the whole thing is, I do not want to get slashed. I don't want to get the point. I want to move away from the knife as possible. Now, many people hold it different. They're holding a steady position, holding a hidden angle. Go ahead, there's the most dangerous position because you don't know where he's going to coming from, and you got to read the angle. So from here, it's saying, if he comes outside motion, block, hit, re-hit, trap, groin, flowing out. Okay, so I'm becoming part of this circle. So as he's coming in on the outside, 1, 2, 3, 4, groin, elbow, I'm out, and I'm re-hitting. If I have to jam the weapon, outside again, jam, hit, bypass, shoulder break. Okay, reverse angle, trapping, hitting, hitting the knee, trapping down. Make sure I lock to dislocate the shoulder and pop the elbow. Okay, knife in tight. Common situation, hold on, what I want to do is I don't want to lean to a knife, so I'm going to take my rotation out, eagle claw, knee to the groin, destruction, wrap, total destruction on the arm. Okay, reverse angle. Reverse angle position is I'm coming from the inside, hitting out, retrapping into an armbar. So basically he's got it here, Dr. Hey, what do you want? What's going on? What do you got? What's going on here? Shift in, trap over, lock on the elbow. Straight stab, down hit the hand, stab the eyes, total rotation into wrist locking position. All right. Thank you, Edson. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come out with the shields, and we're going to show you some two-man defense with shields and impact. When you work with two-man, you have to also get the idea of impacting with the legs. Doing a lot of free form and controlling is good, but you have to get the idea of hitting. So a good drill you can practice with two partners is have one person charge, around, next person, side. Okay? One more time, around, next person, side. And have them come in at different speeds. Okay, next angle, he comes in again, stop, side. Again, very basic. Again, stop, side. Okay. You can also work a front and back angle, where he's front and back. So if he's coming in, front to back. Okay. So again, my side, front to back. This should give the idea more of impact. All right, now I'm going to show you some of the fancier material. This is great for demonstration, and if you have the ability to pull it off. Clappers, please. Okay. One. Okay, Anthony's going to go first. He's going to show you a round kick, hook to round kick, hook. Ready? Shoot. Back. One more time. Go. Back. Boom. All right, good. Next, you're going to shoot, reset. Edson's going to come up. Okay, he's going to do outside crescent, slap crescent. Outside, inside, back to outside, inside. One more time. Go. Outside, inside, outside, inside. This is great. You have flexibility. You catch your opponent possibly by surprise. Next, we're going to do a jump double crescent, reverse crescent. Again, this is where your plyometrics, what Edson did before, is going to come in handy. So Anthony's going to hold the pad out. Okay, he's going to go reverse jump crescent, back double, back. Okay, ready? One more time. Go. Reverse jump crescent, back double. Great. There you go. All right. Now, just to show you that normal people can do it too, okay, with proper training, get in closer on. Sense Anthony, get real close, time your pad behind you. Okay, ready, go. Reverse jump. Okay, double out. Okay, good. Ready again. Set, reverse jump. Okay, double out. Excellent. Okay, Edson's going to do it one more time to show what you did before in plyometrics with the jump. This is going to help you in conditioning.
We didn't really cover just regular squat jumps, but the squat jumps that help with this exercise goes from here right up. Bounding. As soon as you touch, you want to be right back up in the air.
All right. Now you're going to see it again a couple more times. Get in tighter. Okay. Time your set. Back. Again. Ready? Set. Go. Out. Back in. Excellent. All right. Jump. All right, come back out. Okay, I'd like to thank Sensei Anthony Loiacono, by the way, who's my stepson, and good friend of mine, Edson Castillo, soon to move up to black belt level. Okay, he's working as hard as he is doing great. When you're working two-man defense, normally we showed you the other show how to use one into the other. Tonight we just show you some of the variety. Again, be safe out there and be aware. Please be prepared. Thank you. Hi, today on Youth Focus, on my right side we have Brittany Wasserman, and on my left we have Schuyler Ross. Brittany today, on my right, will be doing a piña or a basic form, and on my left, Schuyler Ross will be presenting snake and tiger form. Brittany's going to do the form first. Schuyler will follow, and after that, we're going to show you some impact training for kids. Okay, Schuyler, step off. You ready, Britt? Okay, don't forget loud. Okay, take a step back. Okay, announce your name.
Brittany Wasserman.
Kata.
Piña.
Bow. Break. Go. Other side. Go. Snap hard. Up. Power. Shift. Go. Turn. Go. And up. Okay. Well, thank you, Brittany. That was a nice job on basic form. You step to the side. Okay. Schuyler. Schuyler will now present snake and tiger form. Good job. Yeah, come back over All right, Schuyler, thank you. Okay, good job. Okay, come now. Okay, now we're going to show you some impact kicking. Schuyler, you want to step to the side? Okay. Okay, now, what Brittany's going to show is just some combination kicks in the pad. Get in close, okay? You're going to work kick combination, the hands up, okay? Loud key eyes, kick combinations. Ready? Go. Hard. Go. Round kick out. Go. Go. Front kick out. Again, go. Okay, punch, punch, kick combinations. Punch and kick. Go. Go. 1, 2. Go. 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 One more. All right, good job. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Okay, bow. All right, thank you, Brittany. Okay, Schuyler up. Okay, now a little bit more of the same, but a lot more impact. Okay, ready, go, Schuyler, coming up, go. 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 Side. Side out. Route. Route. Elbows. 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 Hammers. Hammers. Verticals. Verticals again. 1, 2. 1, 2. Vertical. Go. Front kick out. Round kick out. Okay. Face. Out. All right, come back to the side. Okay, Brittany out. Okay, now, Brittany's going to show you some of the stuff that, even though you might be small in stature, you can still do some self-defense if a big guy grabs you. So what I do is when I do a situation, the guy picks you up, and she's going to show you basically how she's going to go to my eyes and hit me with a palm strike. So you're going to use split fingers, palm strike, and then a knee to my body. So if I grab her and I get up, she go to my eyes, boom, palm strike me, boom, knee me, boom. Okay, so I drop her and she takes off. Okay, come up again. Then I think if I do grab her, she could do a front kick right to the groin area. All right, do it again. There you go. If I grab her, she can grab my hand, okay, and she can spear me with the other hand in the eyes. boom, she could kick me in the groin, boom, and then she could run away. Okay, thank you. Okay, scatter up. Okay. Now, some of the other things you can learn to do as a teen is somebody does grab you. When I grab Sky, she's going to perform what we call a winding block. So somebody does grab you, you could do a winding block trap, palm strike, and then knee to the groin area. Boom, okay? So again, off the grab, winding block, trap, palm, boom, then knee. Yeah, there you go. This will work too if you got a bully that's grabbing your hair. Okay, come straight up again, go around, strike, and then knee, okay? Same situation, should somebody come up and grab you in a choke, she could sink down, stomp the foot, she could hit the groin area, boom, elbow, boom, then she could spin out, boom, and kick out. Okay, good. All right. Now, when you're working with somebody else, especially your own size, you must be very careful because you can do some really good damage. So when you practice, practice with safety. Okay, now. All right, Brittany up. Okay, Schuyler up. Brittany, come up to the side. Face me, getting close. All right, we'd like to thank these two individuals. Okay, Brittany Wasserman, great job. Okay, Schuyler Ross, great job. This is Shihan Gangi signing off for Youth Focus. Come to attention. Well, thank you. Be safe. Hold it. Today's In Focus segment, we have Anthony Loiacono, Sensei, on the left, and Edson Castillo helping me out again. Today's segment of In Focus, I've had some calls from people watching the show. By the way, you're welcome to give us a call, let us know what's on your mind. And they requested to see some of the animal techniques and how they were applied. We have, for tonight's segment, we're going to show some mantis, we're going to show some tiger movements, and we're going to show some leopard fists. These are tiger, you see a lot of mantis, and leopard fists is very rare, as is dragon and crane styles. The animal systems are very beautiful to watch, very deadly. They're not for sport. They're primarily used for health and self-defense. Okay, with that in mind, thank you, gentlemen. You step to the side. Starting with the mantis. In regards to mantis training, first of all, I'd like to thank Grandmaster Kwan-Se Hong for his input on mantis training, along with Soshi Han Grandmaster Bokarski, who showed me my first mantis moves when I was 12 years of age. Master Kwan-Se Hong is basically is from the Wudang Mountains. He is a Taoist priest. He's also mixed with some of the Shaolin systems. And we have there's also what's called 7 systems of mantis. So there's 7 different basic styles of mantis: northern styles, southern styles, Chugar, and many various. In our system of mantis, we use more what's called a northern approach with some southern style mix. In our system of mantis, we use what's called the stair step clock, because the way, if you look at the inside, it's like a spiral staircase when it comes out. One of the first basic exercises when you go out is your hands come in, you go out, over, palms, look, jab the 4 corners, rip, and come back. Okay, review this. Out, open, look, jab the 4 corners, and back. Okay. Mantis hooking. Hooking the arm, striking with the wrist, vertical, hook, strike, vertical. Okay, slashing and thrusting, elbow, groin, face, thrusting to the eye area. Okay, double set, instep, vertical. Knife and strike, elbow, groin, face, winding, double chopping, inside crescent, reverse stomp. Now I'll show you how some of this is applied. Edson? Here's the part Edson likes the best. Okay. Right. On the first movement, when he comes in right hand, I'm hooking, slashing, applying the forearm, trapping, and kneeing, okay? So as he comes in, okay, slashing, trapping, knee, and again, once I get the head, I snap the neck area and coming back. Come in left hand, trapping the outside, taking the outside knife, hitting the kidney, track the spleen area, trapping the elbow, take out, sweep, down, vertical. Low punch area, vertical to knee to elbow. Okay? Outside. Okay. Slashing wrist, retrapping elbow, cross knee to the face, destruction of the temple. Okay? Left hand, out, hitting the groin, slashing, knife into the throat. Now, we're going to do this from this side so the camera can pick it up again. Okay, so again, out, hitting the groin at an angle, slashing the eyes, hitting the throat, coming back to the face, trapping and destruction. Basic Mantis movements, slashing the eyes to the throat without him moving in a confrontation, slashing, throat, vertical. When I'm working it, 1, 2, 3, knee again. Notice it's a destructive techniques. Thank you. Okay. The next system everybody likes to see is what we call the tiger. Tiger sweeping, pressing, angulation of flow. Okay, on the tiger system, let's reset from this side so camera 2 or camera 3 can pick us up. Come in left hand, outside flow, face going face, reset, taking out your opponent and stopping. Left hand again, outside, stun, rip the kidney, back, up face, reverse down. Again, double hand grab. Boom, ripping the face, knee, and re-hitting the face. Come back here. Okay. The beauty about the tiger system is that what I use as a strike, I can use as a block. So in essence, if he punches right, I could block, he punches the other way. Here. Now if I need to reuse it again, rip, rip, restrike. Okay. Switch to this side. Right hand strike. Blocking out, reverse stomp as I come in, I catch the face, rip down, catch the groin, re-elbow, re-knee, elbow down position. Belt grab, thrust into the face, destruction of the forearm, ripping across the skull. Okay, thank you. It's a lot of fun. Okay. The last system that was requested, again, we did Mantis, we worked tiger. Last system people requested what's called the leopard fist. Leopard fist primarily strikes with the extended knuckles, where the tiger hit with the heel, the forearm, the fingers. Leopard fist strikes again, extended knuckles, side edge, heel, back of hand, forearm. So when I'm working with the leopard fist, you have what's called rapid fire action. Edson? Okay. Side to the side. Okay. So now, primarily, when he strikes left, what I'm doing is I'm shifting. And that's a accurate strike. So as the technique comes in, I'm striking the top of the lip, hitting the nose area, hitting the last rib, then re-breaking the face. Okay. Come in right side, striking out. Now what I do is I take the fingers, I strike the tendon on the arms, come back here in the neck area, come back here in the throat area. Face me. Okay. Should he grab me, right hand, I could take the hand and come up simply flat, striking the same time, resetting, striking the solar plexus, striking the eye. Okay, grab again, slash down, re-slash the throat, re-slash the throat. Looks a lot like your knife hand positions. Okay, without moving, speed hitting with leopard fist. Boom. Okay. Questions? No questions for you guys? No. Looking good. All right, good. All right, so again, you'll see a review on Mantis. The way the Mantis works, strikes with the wrist, edge of hand, finger slashing, okay, vertical fist, vertical knives, elbows, inside stomp work, inside crescent, outside, reverse outside twin. Tiger is a matter of flow and having the power of the tiger. the attitude of the tiger, never backing up unless you withdraw to draw the opponent in, finishing him off. Boom. Leopard fist, nothing but speed and accuracy. Gentlemen. All right, I'd like to thank you gentlemen, Sensei Anthony, Edson. Hope that was fun for you guys. It was for me. The Shihan Gangi, showing you a little bit of animal styles. Again, you have any questions, please call us at the number at the end of the program or write to us. As usual, please be aware, please be prepared. This is Sensei Shihan Gangi with Sensei Anthony, and Edson Castillo signing off. Thank you. Some of the weapons that were requested too was some of the basic stuff with Filipino sticks, arnis or kali or eskrima. Second was the bow, and last was the kamas, because we show some of the kama movements. Sensei Anthony? Okay. So basic, again, blunt 6 drill. Set. Okay, cross 6. Come out. Go. High, low, high. Boom. Okay. Now we're going to go to what's called a high-low side. Goes down, up knee, up knee. Okay, double high, low. Inside high. Anytime you miss a beat, continue to your next beat. All right, go single. All right, single hit, some of the disarmament you'll see on it, he's going to come reverse angle, block, retrap down. Okay, watch that slow motion again. Block check, stab, retrap down. Okay, outside, wing block, winding vine trap, hitting, re-hit, bypass, I could trap down to a wrist. Outside again, okay, striking, re-striking out. Taking the weapon, and what I'm doing basically is I force back, the wrist pops out so the weapon dislocates. Overhead angle, jamming, stun, takeaway. Okay, it's coming on the jam. I jam out as I rotate the weapon, kick out, coming back, straight stab, deflection down, re-hitting, re-striking. Okay, outside again, hitting, coming back across the face, popping the elbow, re-hitting the shoulder. Reverse angle again. Okay, you're right in that one. Okay, so he's coming back out. One, check. I got choice coming high, or if I got low, knee, back of leg, re-hit, groin, re-hit again. Okay, set. Grab my bow, please. All right, for sure. Next, stand here, square. Here's the bow. And some of the basic ways you could hold the bow is one hand over, one hand under. You're getting a side flow, or double hand over, doing what's called an armpit trap. You also have your rotations. You see this how, okay. The purpose of just going side to side, you just strike. Strike over, you could strike over, you could strike under, hit across. With it, you can thrust, you can go low, you can up snap, down, reverse over, cross out. Thank you, step out to the side. When you see the flow, the bow coming out, you have low, high, shifting movements. More of a Chinese flow to it as opposed to very stiff. As you see some of these people wearing bow. What you want to be with the bow is actually more fluent, because the mother of the bow used to be a spear. So it has to become fluent in the attacker's arms. Thank you. Camus. A slight adjustment. This happens at least once per show. Comma or sickle, primarily a farm tool, using it to cut low, middle, slashing, rotation, catching, trapping, catching, retrapping, ripping face to groin, catching the groin, ripping back, slashing at legs, block up, down, cross block to slash, and in conjunction with moving the commas, there's always added movements. But I'm working at a little bit slow speed so you see what can happen. Boom. Coming up for this. Using a Tantaboken or a short, what's called a wooden knife for practice, at advanced level, again, this to be used under the strictest of control situation. This is not taught to children, and it's for advanced fighting levels. On knife defense, if the opponent, grab a stick. On the challenge of the opponent comes in an outside slash, now I'm using the arms to cut, much like you would a samurai sword, only closer. Back angle. Boom. Overhead angle. Okay. Outside angle again. Reverse angle. Straight angle. Outside angle set. On this side. Overhead angle again. That's an inside thigh cut. Why should never leave your leg extended against a knife fighter? Throw a round kick. Okay. Throw a side kick. Okay. Throw a front kick. Okay. So when you're working kicks against a knife fighter, keep him low, keep him fast, keep him snappy. Okay. Knife fighting is not for everyone. Make sure you do it under the most safe conditions. Sensei? Hi, and welcome to kickboxing, the sport of the 90s and the new millennium coming up. Today with me we have Sensei Rita Magnani, new Illinois State Champion, women's division. That's for 2 years in a row, folks. Today she's going to talk to you about cardio kickboxing, cardio exercising, and kickboxing and some of the differences. Sensei?
Thank you, Shin.
You're welcome.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to go over a little information about cardio kickboxing. We have actually 3 elements that we're dealing with these days: cardio kickboxing, the sport of kickboxing, and then the martial arts discipline, meaning kung fu, karate, and all the other martial arts out there. What I'd like to do is just go over a little bit about cardio kickboxing. You got a lot of schools out there right now that are introducing cardio kickboxing, and I'd like to just emphasize to everybody that this is a form of exercise. It is not the same structure as is in kickboxing, which is a sport. And then there's the disciplines of martial arts, which takes years and years to develop. And what I'm trying to emphasize is that if you're in a cardio kickboxing class, make sure that you're in a class for the reason you're there, to exercise. Not that you're in a class that somebody's trying to teach you to defend yourself, and what you're doing is just fluff exercise techniques, because what's going to happen is you're going to learn a little bit of exercise, and you're going to try to work this on the street, and you're going to find out a whole different story out there when somebody's actually trying to attack you. So once again, when you're in a cardio kickboxing class, make sure you get an instructor that's telling you that this is an exercise. If you want to go into the sport of kickboxing, it should be a lot more aggressive, okay? Then if you want to go into the point of martial arts where you're actually learning the art itself, details, and how to defend yourself, it takes years and years of discipline to do this. Make sure you get a good school that knows the difference between each. Okay, so we'll go in basically with cardio kickboxing. We take a basic cardio kickboxing class. You should be learning how to do techniques correctly, so your punches are correct, whatever which way you're hooking, uppercuts, you should still have good discipline. Okay, same thing with your kicks. You should still have good projection. That way, when you're doing the exercise, you're not hurting yourself. So to start with some cardio kickboxing, first of all, we probably usually start out with just warming up your hands. Basically, you're going up, jab and back, jab, forward, backwards, Make sure you're switching up, so they should be teaching you off of both sides. Obviously, if you're exercising, you want to get uniformity. It might not be as important as if you were in kickboxing, which you might favor one side. But if you're doing exercise, you do want to make sure you're equal out on each side. Okay, basically, we're going to be doing a cardio kickboxing class for about 20 minutes. You should have a good arrangement of stretching, your cardio part, which would be your basics, and then you should have a good 10 to 15 minutes at the end of calisthenics. So you have a good mix of everything. What we're going to do is I'm going to have Shan come out and have him put some pads on. We're going to kick it up a little to some basic pad drills and then some other shield work. And we'll show you a little more emphasis, Shan. And let me grab my gloves here. Okay. Another thing is reps. Even in cardio kickboxing, you should learn to keep your reps on and how to properly get repped. That'll keep your wrist from popping up or down or sideways. That's where you get a lot of wrist injuries. So if you're in a cardio kickboxing class and your instructor is not giving you instructions to put reps on, please find a school that does do that. You will find out if you're doing this and your wrists are hurting, it's usually because you don't have reps on or improper technique.
So I'll bring the point up how some cardio kickboxers do not do pad drills either.
Yes, and that's another thing, is you will find cardio kickboxing schools that are doing basically just in-the-air techniques,
Glorified aerobics.
which is glorified aerobics, really. It's not showing you the impact of the drill, and you do get a lot more muscle tone from hitting something instead of just flying in the air. Okay, so basically a basic warm-up we might do is going to be a jab, cross, hook, and then uppercut. And that's all four techniques that you learn out of your basics: jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Sorry. Okay, so we'll do it out of a basic cardio pace, which is going to be. Okay, now you might be going, do that for a minute, end up switching with your partner back and forth. Then we could go to different forms of technique. So once again, we can go like a jab cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Once again, jab cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Once again, this is all using both sides of the body. Another thing, cardio, breathing. You get a lot of people that want to hit pads, and then by that sixth punch, you're out of air. Okay, so once again, then we can go from here. We can do, even with the pad drills, some feet and hand combinations. So we can go front, round, and side. Okay, I did that off one lead leg because I don't want to be flying all over here, but once again, front, round, side. Again, front, round, side. Okay.
Thank you.
Now we could change the combinations up too to do some bobbing and weaving, which is going to go jab, cross, under, and then hook, hook. Once again, jab, cross, under, hook, hook. Okay, jab, cross, under, hook, hook. Once again, bobbing. Don't come straight here, and don't come here. Okay, you got to come under, and you got to look right at your opponent while you're going underneath. You should just catch them out of the top of your eyes. Okay, now when we get the shield, I just grab another pad to show a little more. What we do sometimes is a 30-second drill, and we'll go for a round. What we'll do is a 30-second drill where it's just continuous kicking. So you start doing your round kicks, we'll just go for 30 seconds. 30 seconds doesn't feel like much until you try to do it for 30 seconds. And then the other thing, we might just do some power drills where you have people just lined up, kicking. Okay. Then you got front kick drills, same basic thing. Okay. Again. Okay. Now that I've gotten all worked up, now you can tell just out of a few things that we've done, we've only probably done this for about 5 minutes, and your adrenaline, your air, and everything comes up right away. So it's an excellent way to get into shape. You're also getting two things out of it at the same time. Even though I did open up saying cardio kickboxing is an exercise, all this can get brought into defense simply by focusing on what you're doing, learning how to do it. So in other words, if you didn't have a pad here, this would be groin kicking, which I suggest, unless you're very good at martial arts, always stay below the waist. No use going to the head. Jab cross turns into jab with the eyes open, or hands open, and then you can heel hand. So all this that you are learning in cardio kickboxing can be changed into self-defense. So as I try to catch my breath here, I'm going to have Cheyenne take us at the end here for any last second information they'd like to give.
Well, thank you, Sensei Rita.
You're welcome.
Again, with the cardio, as it was explained before, understand the differences between cardio workout, cardio kick, cardio karate, and understand the difference between that and what is self-defense and what is actual for the sport. Be careful out there. As I'm always telling you guys, I explained this in the show about, really weird martial arts school. The same thing with cardio kick. We have too many people who are basically aerobics instructor, learning a couple of kickboxing moves, and then trying to say that they're cardio kickboxing. You could do yourself a lot of damage. And if you think you're doing this for self-defense, you're not.
Right.
Okay, remember that you're not. You're doing cardio kickboxing for conditioning. Some stuff could be doing self-defense, but you got to understand one thing. When somebody grabs you, you can't cardio kick anymore. You got to know your other stuff. Thank you, Sensei Rita. This is Shihan Gangi and Sensei Rita Magnani for kickboxing in the 90s. Thank you. All right, welcome back to Fitness Corner. Today, Edson and his cousin Jose will be showing you techniques with plyometrics. And Edson, take it away. Jose, enjoy yourself.
All right, like Shihan said, today we're going to be going over plyometrics. Quick definition of plyometrics: they're hopping, jumping, and throwing activities that help an athlete become more explosive and quick. So it works on your speed and explosiveness. So we're going away from the norm of traditional weight training here a little bit. What you see here is the equipment that we basically use. This is something, a step and a medicine ball, a weighted medicine ball. These are things that you can find usually at any gym that you go to, and these are things that you can also purchase for as home equipment. All right, first things we're going to work on. The first segment of our training with plyometrics, we're going to work on the leg regions. First exercise is called the vertical bench blast. What we're doing here, you start off with your left foot on, is we're going to measure out how high the step is, because it has different levels that you can adjust. Okay, you want your thigh to be no higher than parallel to the ground. Okay, so he's set up here, he has a little leeway here to do the exercise. What we're doing with this exercise as an explosive exercise is you're going to jump from one leg up, both legs are going to be straight, and then you're going to catch on the opposite leg. So just do a couple here, Jose, to show what we're doing, okay? Explosive power. Good. So you see extension, catching with the opposite leg. Good, good. Okay, that's one focus of this training. This is mostly multi-joint, meaning we're working front, back, and rear. Another angle you can hit is from the lateral side. With this, you're coming just over the step. So it's the same basic movement. You're absorbing on the bottom, exploding, coming up. And you're reaching. All these plyometric exercises are meant to be done at maximal or close to maximal exertion, okay? Because you're training as fast as you can. You're training for the specific sport, be it football, martial arts, sprinting. You're training for optimum speed, okay? The 2 vertical bench blasts, side-to-side bench blasts. The best thing you can do here is record the show and then play it back slow motion so you can see the form. Okay? And your rep range is going to be mostly 15 to 20 repetitions with each exercise and about 3 sets in between. Okay? The next exercise we're going to do is called in-depth jump. You start from the top. What you're going to do is step off with both feet to the bottom, absorb, and then explode up. Okay? And then step back up. All right? On tempo, we'll do a couple. We're not going to do the number of reps that I talked about, but just to show you, we'll do a couple reps at speed. Drop down, explode. You want to reach. Boom, you got the idea with that. Okay, that's leg portion. We're going to go to upper body now, explosive movements for the upper body. Grab a side here. Comes real quick. Just move this out of the way here. Okay, that's good. Just drop. All right, we'll go into push-up position. If you show us real quick. Regular push-ups, do a couple just to warm up. Regular push-ups. Now with plyometric push-ups, what you're going to do is go down into your regular push-up and explode up, leaving the ground. Boom. You want a minimal amount of time from the time you explosive. Good. Good. Okay. Now, advanced technique to this, or advanced movement, we'll grab 2 levels on each side. Step right behind you, please. Okay. Now, these are in-depth push-ups. So now you have a level higher that you're working with. Okay? Your push-up position is going to be a little bit more narrow, and you're going to work up at a higher level. So you're going to come down, explode up, catch, just like this. This exercise, you'll probably get 10 to 12. It's a little bit tougher because you're working upper body. Okay, next exercise, we'll do the ball drop, power drop. These 2 go up here. Okay. Now this one's with the partner. We'll utilize the medicine ball for that. Okay? You have your partner stand at the top of the bench. We come down here, and he's going to drop down, and you're going to explode up. Remember, there's different medicine ball weights that you can use. There's heavier ones than this to challenge you, okay? Good. Also with the partner, you stand right over there, Jose. You do the partner chest pass. Right in here, explosive. Keep your center of gravity low. Working quick. Absorb and shoot out. All these movements are explosive. Good. Okay. Now, that's some exercises you could do with the upper body. We'll go back down to lower body, and I'll show you some foot speed drills. So what we just covered mostly goes in the line of explosive power. You work speed, but it's more explosive power, okay? Foot speed is just that, foot speed, quick feet. First drill we do is called, the slalom, right, slalom. We're gonna go start off 1 leg at a time, all right? You're gonna come side to side, just like this. Make sure you have solid surface, but you're gonna work your speed. I don't wanna slide too much here. But you're working on lateral stability, okay? From there, you go 2 legs at a time. Now you're touching, working on speed, contact. As soon as you hit, you want to be on the other side, okay? Work, simple, 2-step up, 2-step down. And you're going to work that faster as you go along, okay? You want to be timed on this one. You go probably about 20 seconds. Quick feet. Make sure you make contact, because if you slip, not a good sight. The next one, foot touches up on the step. You're going to go from straddle position, here and down. Again, just to get the movement, you're going to work slowly at first, and then build up your speed. Be light on your feet. All right. Well, that's basic plyometrics for today. What you can do is you can pair these up, too, for advanced athletes with weight training exercise. And that's what's called complex training. So you'll take a movement that you do traditionally in the weight room, like a squat, for example, bench press. And with the squat, for example, you'll do the movement with the barbell or dumbbells, however way you do it. Go through that movement with weights. About 20 seconds after, go into the vertical bench blast that we did, that we started off there with the levels. Okay? So you can pair those up. That's for advanced. I'd say take about 3 to 4 weeks at first. Work on these drills by themselves if you're just beginning, and then pair them up at the end. A bench press, for example, barbell bench press, you just follow suit with that as well. So you'll do your barbell bench press, you'll do your dumbbell bench press. Right from there, 20 seconds, you'll work into a plyometric push-up or a ball drop or a partner pass. Really quick, we've got a little bit of time. We'll go over some plyometric abdominal exercise as well. First one we'll do is the drop down. Because just lay flat here. He wasn't expecting to do this one, but I'm out of breath. I won't be able to talk, so I'll make him work a little bit more. You're going to have your partner stand over you. You're going to grab on at the ankles. Feet are going to come up, and you're going to force them down. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. You want to make sure with this, though, that you don't arch at the back too much, okay? It's a little bit slower. You want to make sure that you maintain a neutral spine, okay? You don't want to arch, nice and flat, okay? And you can work different angles. Right, working the abdominals for different angles. This is a plyometric exercise, okay? Come on up. We could also do, if you go on this side, cuz, lay down here, we've got a partner crunch pass. I'll give it my own name. But you're utilizing the medicine ball, okay? You're gonna have your partner come up, long arms, throw it overhead, and switch off, okay? You wanna make sure that you let it go as you come up so you get a good crunch. Okay? Boom. Good. All right. One more quick exercise we'll work to is called a trunk rotator. What you're going to do here, from a seated position, you're going to have your knees slightly bent, heels up. You're going to work with the ball. Okay? Rotating, picking it up from the other side. See what I'm doing? You want to build your speed up as you go along. So this helps your flexibility. Okay, as well as explosive power from the oblique muscles. Then you want to go the other way, okay? So you get both directions. All right? That should do it for today. Plyometrics, try and have fun with them. If you have a question, there'll be a number at the end of the show, or an address you can write. Any comments, anything that you want to see, feel free to write.
All right, thanks, Edson. Thanks, Jose. You got a workout today.
Yeah,
Looks like some of the stuff, too, you're doing fast footwork will also help you with your dancing steps, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, excellent workout. Again, I'd like to thank these two gentlemen. For fitness coordinator, there's a Shihan Joe Gangi along with Edson Castillo and Dearmas. Thank you.
Thanks.
Again, we had a great show tonight, and in closing, I would like to, once again, caution, make sure you go slowly, play the tape over and over again, put it in slow motion. If you like to see any of these techniques repeated or an add-on to these, at the end of the show, look at the trailer and you'll end up seeing a telephone number or an address. You could send us some mail. I believe you could possibly email us or phone us. Regard to the segment with the kickboxing, cardio kickboxing, that's lately one of the new trends that are out there. A lot of people are trying to jump on the bandwagon again. As I've cautioned you before about martial arts school, look for a good instructor. Don't look for somebody that's basically a glorified aerobics teacher, as we don't try to teach aerobics. They should not try and teach kickboxing. Lately, you could take a bunch of seminars, pay very little money, under a couple $100 and get a certification. You're going to hurt somebody, you're going to hurt yourself. And again, cardio kickboxing is not for self-defense. It's good to get you in condition. It's good for jab, crossing, and punching, but you're not getting the impact and the intensity as you would in a kickboxing type training. So if you want to get in shape for a lot more fun, join a cardio kick class. It's a lot of fun. You'll tone down, you'll get in shape, you'll learn a few techniques, and hopefully from there on, you will graduate to other martial arts classes that you desire or you want to get involved with. As usual, this is Shihan Gangi saying be aware, please be prepared. I'd like to thank Sensei Ellen Ross, our director, doing a great job, and the crew. Thank you very much, and we'll go from there. Bye-bye.